Hello, this is episode 3 of How HARDI is made. We will see the HARDI twin force booms. Twin booms are unique because they create a curtain of air to improve the spray penetration and reduce spray drift. The system started about 30 years ago, and it's a combination of hydraulics to drive the blowers and a boom and airbag to distribute the air and the spray liquid. The process starts with the raw materials delivered to our production. We are in the incoming goods area and, as you can see, we use a lot of tubing for these booms. Further down the line, the metal is cleaned with shot blast and cut. Laser cutting machinery does the complex cuts. They are extremely precise and, with respect to the operator, very safe machines to use. A robotic press handles the bending of large, complex or high volume components. Suction cups and magnets help lift plate weighing up to 150 kg. Other components are handled manually, like the perforation of the air outlet profile. These machines have a press capacity of up to 160 tons. The inner section components are now placed and locked on the welding jig, and the welding begins. The welding is finished and you can see the tubes come together to form a triangulated profile. This makes for a more rigid construction. These are the points that will later hold the blower. The blower housing subassembly has its own work area. The outer housing has been rolled to form the intake lip. It increases the airflow into the housing, and the curved vanes are set and welded into place. They help stabilize the airflow into the airbag. Now, with all the components welded in place, the housing is finished. These tubes will later secure it to the boom. The next process is a surface treatment line, where it will be powder coated. The metal surfaces must be clean and dry to ensure a good powder bond. Cleaning is done by dipping the assemblies through 14 baths where the impurities are washed off. After drying at 134 degrees Celsius, the blower housing is powder coat ready. An electrostatic charge on the housing attracts the powder to the metal to obtain a good coverage. The powder coated parts are baked at 200 degrees Celsius for 72 minutes. After a 5-hour trip on the surface treatment line, the corrosion-resistant housing is ready for final assembly. What needs to come together? This security net will sit on top of the blower housing. The fan is located under the net, and a hydraulic motor under the fan that drives it. A radiator mounted under the housing cools the oil returning from the motor. The subassembly is finished. The aluminium air outlet is perforated, cut and ready. We fit this synthetic profile to improve the airflow. This enhanced laminar airflow will help the spray penetrate into the crop. Now we have this secured, the profile is ready for attachment to the boom, with hinged brackets that are fitted here to allow angling of the profile. The airbag is attached by threading it into the grooves here and here and pulled through. The blower housing is attached to the boom, so the fan draws the air in and, on the way to the airbag, passes by the cooler to cool the oil. The airbag is connected to the air outlet profile. You can see how the hinge system can be angled. Now, we just need to attach this to here. The oil needed to drive the blower assemblies comes from the hydraulic pump. This is located up front of the sprayer. It is powered from the tractor through the gearbox. These are the connections for the oil going to and from the blower assemblies. Not all the boom is made of steel. We try and keep some parts as light as possible, and we do this through the use of aluminium. This is typically the outer and breakaway sections of the boom, and these parts come to us from a sister company. The boom wings are assembled to the centre section. and the finished sprayer is ready for testing. This unique and scientifically proven system has been helping farmers reduce pesticide usage and drift for over 30 years. Now you have seen how we make the twin force booms. We hope you have enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you next time.